we go. Alrighty. Broncos Jets Thursday night football. We had it officially as a pick 'em, and it's -1 Jets. All right. So we were right on the mark here, pretty much. Going to stay away from the game because both of these teams are very, very trash. Jets -1 is a little interesting. That's kind of what I was thinking as well. Don't think the Jets go 0-16. They'll find ways to win somehow. They'll win this game. I think I would feel comfortable betting the Jets here. Pretty much straight up. -1 is pretty much straight up. Don't feel good about the Broncos on the road. Jets at home probably take a win Thursday night. I mean, no pressure. Probably nobody will even watch this game. This is how kind of pathetic it was. I know a lot of people talking shit about last Thursday night game, Miami-Jacksonville. This one's going to be even worse. Even worse. I didn't even know you could do that. But this game is absolutely atrocious to even look at. To bet it, I stay away from it. Literally, this game is a flip of a coin. It could go either way. Both teams are very, very not good. Jets are even not gooder. Their defense is trash. They've got no real weapons anywhere on the field. This Jets team has no weapons anywhere on the field. Where the Broncos at least have a decent running game and a good wide receiver game. They just don't have their quarterback. Where the Jets have a quarterback, but nobody to get the ball to. So gonna stay away from it. Jets at home. Maybe I bet the Broncos. Maybe I talk myself out of it. Melvin Gordon, they'll probably run the ball a lot. Low scoring game. Take the under most likely. But I'm just gonna stay away from it. I stay away from it. Alrighty, Chargers Bucks. We had this game at Bucks -6, and it's going to be Bucks -7. So close here. You have to make the decision. Most NFL games are one-score games, so now you're stuck to choose between at that 7 mark. I think I like the Bucks here. Justin Herbert's first real competition on the road. Tom Brady finally at home, comfortable, cool, calm, collected. Won the last 2 weeks. Games he should have won. Should win this game. Gonna take the Bucks here -7. I might buy it down to 6.5. Won't lose too much. But Bucks -7. I think it's a good pick, and one I may put in my in our parlays when we reveal our picks tomorrow. Alrighty, Colts Bears. We had the prediction at Bears -3, and it's going to be Bears +2.5. Yo, all right, yo. This is absolutely fantastic. Alert, alert, alert. Go to your local, if you can't do it online, go to your local casino right now and bet this game and bet it big. I absolutely love the Bears +2.5. You're giving me the Bears. I think they're the better team. We're getting an overconfident Phillip Rivers. We've been talking about Phillip Rivers this entire season so far. We loved him, but then after that first game, we saw he's OG Phillip Rivers. He's turning the ball over a lot. Yes, he's putting up a lot of yards, but he's pretty much 1-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. These last 2 weeks, Phillip Rivers has been at home against really kind of less than mediocre talent, and he's been absolutely killing it. So now, Phillip Rivers on the road. He may look at this Bears team and be like, oh, we got the Bears. This is an easy win. No. This is Nick Foles' Bears now. Nick Foles has a lot of confidence. I'm going to rock with Nick Foles here. Oh my goodness. I love it. This is kind of what I was hoping Vegas would do when I was making my official prediction. I think the Bears -3. I think this is the true line. Now we're getting Bears +2.5. I'm not falling in love with the Colts. I'm not falling for this Colts team. Bears at home. New life, rejuvenated. Allen Robinson says, thank you for benching Mitch Trubisky. I don't want to leave anymore. Bears +2.5. Apps, I'll tell you right now, this is going to be a lock. This will be in our lock section. Bears +2.5. I love it, y'all. Vegas did what I hoped they would do. Undervalue the Bears here. Overvalue the Colts. Overvalue Phillip Rivers. Undervalue Nick Foles. This Bears defense has been carrying this team literally this entire season because we know Mitch Trubisky cannot lead a team himself. That fourth quarter comeback week 1 the Bears did was because of their defense turning the ball over, giving Mitch Trubisky a short field. Oh my goodness. They benched Mitch Trubisky midway through that Atlanta game. Nick Foles comes out. He throws a pick, but we dissected that pick. That's a good 50-50 ball. That's a good ball that should have been thrown. It just unfortunately was a pick. What did he do after that? 3 straight tugs, baby. Bears home with the points. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Phillip Rivers on the road, not in a dome, in cold Chicago. I will bet the Bears. I will bet this big. I would put Takes by Fans on it. I will bet the entire enterprise of Takes by Fans on Bears plus 2.5. I absolutely love it, y'all. Woo! I'm feeling good. Bears plus 2.5. I'm glad I was wrong on this line. Super glad I was wrong. Woo! Bears plus 2. I cannot believe it. I don't know if I can finish the show, honestly. I'm so hyped about this. Bears plus 2. I love it, y'all. You've heard it here first. Get this while it's hot. Hopefully, I'm going to change the line myself, I think. I'm going to bet so much money on this game that the Bears plus 2.5 will eventually turn into Bears minus 3. That's how much money I'm putting on this Bears team. That's how confidently I love this bet, y'all. Ooh. I can't even believe it. Bears plus 2.5. Absolutely love it. Wow. Ooh, Vegas, they done fucked up. Bears plus 2, y'all. I'll leave it. Okay. Let's move on because I'm about to I don't know. I'm about to explode. I'm about to explode with excitement. Alrighty, let's move on. Ravens, Washington. We had the line at Ravens minus 6. Woo, okay. I underestimated this line a lot. We're talking about a 16-point swing here from Washington, home field advantage minus 3 to Ravens minus 13. Definitely staying away from it. 13, I don't care who we're talking about, is way too much to give up. So Vegas obviously is on the same wavelength. I'm thinking Ravens, bad loss, ready to show out. They're obviously better than Washington. Dwayne Haskins, yes, he was driving the ball, but he was also turning it over a lot. He'll do the same thing against an even better Ravens defense than he faced last week against the Browns defense. Ravens minus 13, way too many points. I think they do win by more than 13, but for, watching it and betting it for sake, 13 points, you're like, Jesus Christ. Washington scores a touchdown and you instantly regret the decision. So, going to stay away from this game. Ravens 13, I think, is a good bet. I think this is obviously going to happen. I don't know if they give up I think they give up 0 points in this game. I don't think John Harbaugh is fucking around in practice this week. I think he's hammering it home. Hey, get it the fuck together. We cannot afford to kind of act like a top team if we're going to go out there and lay the goose egg against, the most important game of the year. So get it together. You better beat the brakes off this Washington team. I'm not playing. John Harbaugh, no nonsense this week. Baltimore minus 13. A little too much for me, but I still think is a good, solid bet. Alrighty, Jags, Bengals. We had this line at Bengals minus 2. And it's Bengals minus 3. So right around that mark, both teams, Vegas is telling you both teams are pretty much equal. Just the home field, you got to give the Bengals the minus 3 to. Going to stay away from it. A lot of question marks. Don't know if I trust Joe Burrow just quite yet. Don't know if I'm ready to bail on Gardner Minshew just yet. I think I am. But the 3 is scaring me away because I don't know if the Bengals can win by 7. If they do win, it's probably by 3, and then it's a split. And then which side do I actually want to kind of be on? Going to stay away from it. Let's see what Gardner Minshew is going to bring this week. Let's see what Joe Burrow is going to bring this week. Bengals at home. Jacksonville coming off a bad loss. Extra rest, though. Going to help them out. Just too tight for me. I don't see any team has a clear-cut advantage. Think they're pretty similar. 3, just too much. Yeah, I just don't know how to call the game, so I'm going to stay away from it. But we guessed it pretty much on the mark. Minus 2, minus 3, pretty much the same difference. Alrighty, Browns, Cowboys. Can we get value here too? Let's see. This is kind of a line that I think I overshot, hoping that Vegas would undershoot it a little bit so we get some value. Hopefully this is as good as value as the Bears game. But Cowboys, Browns, we had it at. Come on, where are we? We had it at Cowboys minus 5. It's Cowboys minus 4.5. All right, I still love the spot here. Browns can only be competitive if they run the ball. They're going to be on the road. They're going to see Dak Prescott throw the ball. Browns might get off to a early deficit. Then they'll try to throw the ball. We know Baker Mayfield can't keep up throwing. If he throws it more than 40 times, they're most likely going to lose the game. Love the Cowboys here. -4.5 Cowboys home, coming off of a loss. Division is up in the air right now. Washington is top of that division. Cowboys going to try to go for the clinch here. Love them -4. I think they win by 7. Think really no competition here, no contest during this Browns team. Odell Beckham, he knows he's going to be in Dallas. He knows there's going to be a lot of buzz around this game. He's going to demand he gets touches from Baker Mayfield. So, yes, the Browns are going to throw the ball a lot, but we know that they need to run the ball to win. We can't trust Baker Mayfield. I think his size is the real problem. I don't think he can see over the line. I think he just kind of throws it and just doesn't really kind of expect to where it's going to go or how it's going to kind of turn out because he can't see. I think he's like an inch shorter than Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson has found a way to kind of overlook being small and look over the line. I don't think Baker Mayfield can actually see over the line. So he can't throw the ball, can't throw it well. They've got to run it. OBJ is going to be pressuring Baker Mayfield on this big stage in Dallas. He knows it's going to get a lot of play on television. Cowboys here, love them big. -4.5. I'm cool with swallowing that. And right around where we said Cowboys -5, Cowboys -4.5, right on the mark. Alrighty, Vikings Texans. Let's see if we get good value here too. Might be able to kind of squeeze on the Vegas, squeeze Vegas a little bit. Let's see what they've decided to put this game at. Vikings Texans. We had this game at Texans -3, and it's Texans -4.5. So, yes, Vegas knows they've caught on. This Texans team, desperate for a win. They're at home against a very, very poor Vikings defense. Kirk Cousins is throwing picks left and right. Delvin Cook is fumbling in key spots. Vikings here on the road, going to lay the goose egg. Love the Texans here. -4. I think I'm comfortable swallowing the points here. Texans have a lot to prove. They're finally at home. Not a lot of pressure defensive-wise coming from Minnesota. Really like them here. Alrighty, Cardinals-Panthers. We had this game at Cardinals -2, and it's going to be Cardinals -3. So once again, right on the mark. I'm staying away from the game. I think that Cardinals overall are the better team, but what I've been seeing recently from Kyler Murray is a little concerning. The 3 interceptions last week really scaring me off. The fact that they're forcing the ball to DeAndre Hopkins like 15 times a game is scaring me off a little bit. You have other weapons. Learn to utilize them. Learn to use Kenyon Drake. Learn to use, basically the only person in Arizona that anybody can recognize, Larry Fitzgerald. He's been reliable for this Cardinals organization. He's the only reason why this Cardinals football team is even relevant today, because of Larry Fitzgerald. Feed the man, feed him as well as feed DeAndre Hopkins. Carolina, I don't know how I feel about Teddy Bridgewater, just kind of averaging, maybe disappearing a little bit in a poorly run franchise so far. Not big into Matt Rule. Carolina at home, Arizona on the road. Must-win game, I think, for both these teams. Arizona to get back on track, and Carolina to get their first win of the year. I'm pretty sure they're 0-3, correct? Am I correct? Can I find them real quick? I got their game open somewhere. Carolina, where art thou? Right there. I just passed them. They're 1-2. So, just not a great team overall. Not on them. Not in on them. Staying away from the game. Alrighty, Seahawks Dolphins. Let's see what they put this line at. We guessed the line at Seahawks -6. Seahawks -6.5. Once again, right on the mark. We're making up for last week where we were pretty much off kind of almost every game, kind of bigly. Kind of undervalued some teams a little bit. So we get Seahawks -6 here. I'm staying away from the game. I think the Seahawks offensively are very good. Our defense, we're missing a couple of key pieces. Byron Jones, I think, is still out. Big loss for us defensively. Not sure what we're getting from Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick coming off of a very good game. Usually is not the best. So gonna stay away from it. Love the Seahawks here. Dolphins have had a little bit of issues covering the spread recently. Well, not even a couple of issues. We had an issue week 1 where we should have, but we didn't because Ryan Fitzpatrick threw the interception. I think we covered the spread against Buffalo too. I think we were 7, and I think we won by we lost by 3. So I think we are covering the spreads very well. So that gives me a little bit of iffiness here of choosing the Dolphins with the points. Seahawks, I think, are clearly the better team, but their defense is giving up a lot of more points than I thought they would, but they're playing bend but don't break with Russell Wilson offensively and bend but don't break defense, winning kind of close one-possession games, giving up, 30 points. So going to stay away from it. Seahawks -6. Dolphins have been covering very well. I can't put my finger on it. Alrighty, Saints Lions. We had this spread at Lions -2, and this is going to be Detroit +4. So once again, we're very wrong about this line. I think Lions +4 at home, I think I'm kind of cool with. I don't know if I take it, but I think I like it. Saints here, if they get Michael Thomas back, which I think they do this week, they're going to be very good. Detroit coming off of a very good win last week, getting their first win. They should have won week 1 as well. Remember, kind of their running back fumbles a wide open catch in the end zone. So Detroit thinking they should be 2-1 at the current moment, able to go on the road and beat Arizona. Very good. They forced Kyler Murray into 3 interceptions. We know Drew Brees isn't looking the best, so maybe the Detroit Lions defense is a little bit better than I'm giving them credit for. So gonna stay away from the game just in total, but I think Detroit at home here with the chance to beat the Saints, who haven't really proven anything just quite yet. Let's see if Detroit's able to kind of lock down Alvin Kamara, but now they also have to lock down Michael Thomas as well. Going to be tough for them. Not buying Drew Brees just quite yet. I think there's good value here at Detroit +4. Alrighty, Giants and Rams. We had the line at Rams -9, and it's Rams -12.5. So yes, they're even giving Rams a lot more credit. Once again, we have to stay away from this game. It's a lot of points. We know the Giants aren't really going to do anything. So I think Rams -12.5 is obviously the better bet if you're choosing to bet this game. Rams -12. They probably win by 14. I don't think it's going to be a problem. But you see Giants score, kind of maybe in the first quarter. They score a touchdown here and you're like, fuck. Rams have to go and score 19 points. It's just not fun to watch when you take spreads this big because it kind of instantly takes you out of the game if something happens. Giants score a field goal. Now you're like, fuck, 15.5. Rams have to go and score, which they're obviously capable of. They can do. They showed it last week. But Giants here, 12.5. Don't take that. Do not take the 12. I'm strongly advising you, if you're choosing the game, you just swallow the points and live with the outcome. Do not take Giants +12.5 and think Daniel Jones is miraculously going to finally move the ball offensively. They still don't have Saquon Barkley. The Giants line isn't that good. Aaron Donald is ready to wreak havoc. Alrighty, let's continue on. Patriots Chiefs. We had the line at Chiefs -2.5, and wow, ooh, okay, Patriots +7, Chiefs -7. I think I like the Patriots here. You're giving me Cam Newton and Bill Belichick in a must-win game. I mean, they know they have to be competitive here against the Chiefs. They're going to learn the mistakes that Lamar Jackson made last week. They'll clean that up for Cam Newton. Patriots +7. They almost beat the Seahawks. I'm giving them a ton of credit for that. +7 here. I don't think Chiefs win back-to-back tough games by more than 7. I actually like the Patriots here. I think they're kind of undervaluing Cam Newton. Cam Newton in big games, Bill Belichick in big games. I think they get it done. Love the Patriots here +7. Too many points for me for the Chiefs to give up. I think the Chiefs are good, but I think let me get back to here. Kind of lost it a little bit. Let's not kind of overvalue the Chiefs because of what happened last week. I kind of knew that the Chiefs were better than the Ravens anyway. Yes, they blew them out. I wasn't expecting that, but I don't know. I don't think we over the value Chiefs because of the game last week. Patriots +7 here, I think is a very solid bet. I think you're getting great value here. Great value. Later game, going to be the 4:25 game. Should be on television. I don't think they put Bills and Raiders on national television. So Patriots, Chiefs, pretty much going to be on primetime TV. Gotta like the Patriots here. We're getting 7. If you're giving me Bill Belichick plus 7, I'll take that all the time. Patriots plus 7. I think I'm loving it, y'all. I think I'm loving it. All right, let's finish this off. Bills, Raiders. We had it at a pick'em, and it's going to be Raiders plus 3. This is a little interesting. So you get Raiders minus 3 because of the home field. So now we're getting a full 6-point swing. A full 6-point swing. Wow. And I think I like it. Bills here. Bills minus 3. I don't think it's too much to give up. I think the Bills kind of actually dominate this game. And then we get another week of, oh my God, I told you all Josh Allen was good, blah, 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 blah. But they're going to be facing a very not so great Raiders defense. Raiders at home, I think they're losing all that magic. Don't expect them to kind of come out like they did against the Saints that game when they were opening up their first game in the new stadium. Second game here in the stadium, not going to be as kind of, thrilling as it was the first game. Bills have a better defense than the Raiders do. They'll shut Derek Carr down. Buffalo has a better offense than the Raiders have defense, so Josh Allen should have success throwing the ball here. Really nothing to worry about. Raiders defense is not as good as the Rams defense was last week, and Josh Allen played pretty good against them in the first half. Interception shouldn't have counted for him. The fumble, he got sacked, he loses the ball. That's kind of his MO. But I don't know if Raiders are really going to pressure Josh Allen too well. We'll see how that goes. Bills minus 3. I probably don't put this in my official picks, but I think I like the Bills minus 3 here. Alrighty, Philadelphia, San Fran. We called this game at 49ers minus 3, and it's going to be 49ers minus 7. Wow. I think they're expecting Jimmy Garoppolo to play, but even if he doesn't, we can't trust Nick Foles. I stay away from the game personally because it's going to be on that 7 line, and I'm not comfortable making that choice. Primetime game, maybe Doug Peterson and Carson Wentz can come up with a way to kind of win and look decent on television so nobody really kind of rips them in the media. But not buying Carson Wentz. Don't want to put a lot of stock on this 49ers team just quite yet until we get, who's actually playing. But with this line, I think they're expecting Jimmy Garoppolo, maybe Mostert to play this week. Gonna stay away from this one. A little off the mark here as we chose 49ers minus 3. All right, last game to talk about, Atlanta, Green Bay. We officially had it at Packers minus 6, and it's going to be Packers minus 7. So right on the mark, fine. Once again, right on that edge. I think the Falcons' offense is good to keep up with the Packers. Are they going to blow another lead? We can't tell. I doubt they do it 3 weeks in a row. I think Atlanta can keep up offensively with Green Bay. I think Atlanta has the weapons to do so. Monday Night Football, all eyes on both of these teams. I expect Aaron Rodgers to have a good game, and I expect Atlanta to be competitive. I think I like Atlanta plus 7 at this mark. I think we have to forgive the blown games. I don't know if they do 3. I don't know if they do 3 in a row. I doubt it. Dan Quinn knows he can't afford to do so. Dan Quinn knows he needs to look good this game as well because it's Monday Night Football. Everybody will be watching. I think I like Atlanta plus 7. I don't think we put it in our official picks, but if we have to choose the game, I think I take the 7 because Atlanta's offense is still high-powered.